Army in tears. Tampa mayor acknowledges Jeon Jungkook's greatness, even becomes his fan. What if one night, one stage, and one performance could change how the world sees an artist forever? What if a global superstar didn't just impress fans, but also captured the admiration of a city leader? Tonight, we're not just talking about a concert. We're talking about a moment that turned into history. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join this channel so you never miss the most emotional, powerful, and unforgettable BTS stories. Hello ARMY all around the world. Welcome back to the Kpop BTS channel, where every story feels closer, more alive, and filled with emotion. That night, Tampa was no longer just a city. It became the center of the world's attention. The sky looked ordinary, but beneath it, something extraordinary was happening. Tens of thousands of ARMY filled the stadium. A sea of purple light sticks moved in harmony, like one breath, like one heartbeat. Everyone was waiting. Waiting for one figure, one moment, one explosion of energy that could only come from one name. Jeon Jungkook. And when the music finally started, boom! The stage lights burst on. The atmosphere exploded instantly. The screams of ARMY echoed so loudly it felt like the air itself was shaking. Then, Jungkook appeared. With confident steps. With an indescribable aura. With a charisma so powerful that the entire stadium froze for a split second, before erupting into hysteria. His performance that night was beyond imagination. Every dance move was sharp, precise, and full of power. Yet at the same time, smooth, emotional, and captivating. It was as if he wasn't just dancing. He was telling a story. His gaze was intense. Every facial expression carried meaning. And his voice, stable, strong, full of emotion. Even while executing the most difficult choreography, Jungkook sang flawlessly, without missing a beat. ARMY was mesmerized. Some screamed uncontrollably. Some cried without realizing it. And many could only stare, unable to believe what they were witnessing. At one moment, Jungkook stood alone at the center of the stage. A single spotlight shined on him. Silence. Then he began to sing softly. Flowing, touching, reaching straight into the heart. The entire stadium sang along. Tens of thousands of voices became one. And that's when something incredible happened. It wasn't just ARMY who was captivated. Among the important guests that night, there was one figure who couldn't hide his admiration. The Mayor of Tampa. At first, he may have attended as a formal guest, as a representative of the city, as part of an official duty. But what he witnessed that night went far beyond expectations. He saw how Jeon Jungkook commanded the stage. He saw how one person could control the energy of tens of thousands. He saw how music could unite people, beyond language and culture. And at the peak of the concert, when the beat grew faster, when the choreography became more intense, when the energy reached its highest point, Jungkook completely exploded on stage. His movements became wilder, stronger, more powerful. Sweat was visible, his breath was heavy, but he didn't stop. He kept giving, kept performing, kept igniting the entire stadium. And ARMY lost control. The screams got louder. The tears became real. The energy turned insane. This was no longer just a concert. It was an emotional eruption. And in the middle of it all, the mayor could only watch in silence. Amazed. Stunned. In disbelief at what he had just witnessed. Until finally, after the concert ended, he made a statement that shocked the world. In his words, he didn't just praise. He acknowledged that Jeon Jungkook is an extraordinary figure. A world-class performer. someone with massive influence. And most surprisingly, he admitted that he admires Jungkook, even considers him an inspiration. That statement spread instantly. Social media exploded. ARMY around the world felt deeply moved. Because this wasn't just praise for an idol. This was real recognition, from a leader, of the power of music and dedication. From Indonesia, South Korea, to the United States. Everyone talked about the same thing. Jungkook has truly gone global. This is no longer just K-pop. This is history. And behind all the spotlight, Jungkook remained humble. He smiled. He bowed to his fans. He expressed his gratitude, sincerely. As if all of this was just part of his journey. But ARMY knows. That night was not ordinary. That night was proof. That hard work, passion, and dedication can take someone beyond limits. That night, Tampa became a witness. A witness to an extraordinary performance. A witness to genuine admiration. And a witness to a star, whose light now shines across the world. So ARMY, did you feel it too? Was Jeon Jungkook's performance that night truly unforgettable? Write your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional and powerful BTS stories. See you in the next video.